South Park Mexican, baby. South Park. When I say South Park,
it's been a fast rise to success for this Houston rapper. South Park Mexican has put H-Town on the rap music map alongside LA's South Central. His album, The Third Wish to Rock the World, hit Billboard's Heat Seekers charts for over 12 weeks. His first single from that album, High So High, was the most requested urban song in Miami and San Francisco for weeks. Now his fans anxiously await his fourth solo CD, the Purity album. I want to welcome the very talented and enterprising music business entrepreneur, Carlos Coy. Welcome.
Good to see you.
You've been here before, as you know, our audience will see a little later when we play your music taped here in our studios. But let me ask you this. You have, really risen to the top here, in Texas as a #1 rapper, and you've got all kinds of great things happening for you. How did you get started in this business?
I got started back in 1994. I started rapping, decided to start rapping. And now it's the year 2G, and, we're the fastest growing independent record label in the world. Although we've just united with Universal Records for one of the biggest rap deals in the history of rap music.
Well, I know biggies like Universal have been coming to you and just marveling at how you're able to get such, acclaim without airplay virtually.
Right, yeah, for a long time, we didn't ever get no radio play, but yet we still had the support because you just can't stop the shining.
Well, the Universal thing is a big deal.
Yeah, the Universal deal is a very big deal. More money than I think that they taught me in school how to count.
Right, and I know that you always wanted an opportunity where you could promote the artists that you record under your label, which is part of Coy Entertainment.
Absolutely.
A label called Dope House Records.
Dope House Records, where dope sells itself, and I'm the dope man.
Some people have problems with Dope House. They, explain, you use the dope.
Dope House Records is, we call it Dope House because the music that we cook up in our kitchen is highly addictive, and if anything can sell with no radio play, if anything can sell without the help of anything except itself, if anything can sell itself, it has to be dope.
So it's just a metaphor, right?
Absolutely.
Well, you were here some time back, and you taped several selections for us here in our studios, and one of them was Deep Instrumental.
Right.
And, why don't we get a load of that one first?
Yeah, I was with my homeboy Rasheed. I'm surrounded by just some of the best talent in the world. Platinum producer Happy Perez, my top soldiers, Low G, Baby B. I got my partner Troublemaker. I got all my boys in the house. Where's my Russell Easter at? Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Cool. Well, we'll go ahead and hear Deep
Max
Instrumental.
Manelli
What do you say?
Mr. SPM, baby.
Dope House.
My boy Rasheed. It's going down. Yo, Channel 13 invited me up. And now it's time to jump on the stage and act a nut. What's the deal, Rasheedy? We getting speedy, never greedy. You can hear me on my CD. Man, these boys, they want to be this. Coming down, breaking shop. What? I got you on the list. Let me rock one time for your mind. Pass me the pine, let Rasheed recline.
Come around with that sound when I'm looking for that weather channel. The weatherman say it's cold, so I got to throw on my flannel. Down with the Dope House Records and it's in town. Making a lot of money. Mother be thinking it's funny. Come outside on the day, it's kind of sunny, funny.
The actual, factual, rap supernatural. Blowing up national. It's understandable. Not to mention what I'm stressing. Leave them second guessing. Dope sell itself, so my CD steady pressing. They can't see me. I flow so freely. Them boys more slimier than seaweed, just a peewee. Man, you watching too much TV. I'm on CD. I see more pussy cats than Tweety. I'm the underground nation, laying foundation. The biggest problem that H-Town's facing. Did a lot of wrong, but mom, stay calm. Cause now I drop bombs on CD-ROM. Your rap get pimp slapped. You kicking bubblegum. Only real G's know where I'm coming from. Under confusion. Run up on Houston and bow down to the styles I
confusing, abusing, coming around with the confusion. Be kicking the type of lyrics, be leaving you people in illusion. Abusing, break it down one time. When the Rasheed comes through with the flow, they just stop up Mexican with that wine. Boy, entertainment, Sylvia, of course, she make the moves for us. Gotta make a lot of money. All the ladies really adore us, pour us on the chorus. Will be coming around now, check it. I got to get the money on the mic, Mexican record.
Is it my turn to burn?
Yes.
Man, it's time to learn. I got the knowledge, for that I had to yearn. In my neighborhood, and I stay brown. You trip on this, I make your click catch the Greyhound. Out of town, smoke a pound, what's the deal, yo? It's so for real, though. Coming real so. Resist, I have to eject it. And let that boy, Rasheed, just hot wreck it.
You see me 1, 2, 3 coming up on that microphone, kicking the lyrics, and we do not like no what? Bone clones, calling my mama at home. She said you need to go on and eat. I'm like, eat what? She said I got some good old gravy, rice, and meat. I'm like, yeah. As a creeping through the bay, my homie Kid Boss from California, yay. Keep it through when it comes my way. My homie Little Toy from Shortstop Records. Get with the Mexican, making the millions to the zillion.
Peace to Swab House, rap a lot, jam down. No limit records, cause we still gonna clown. Out the H-Town, and no, I won't quit. All the fake tricks, oh, they gotta take 6.
What?
Underground, man, and that's the end. Much love to Channel 13,
Yo,
baby.
man.
That is South Park Mexican with Rasheed. His new solo CD release event is coming up August 15th at Soundways at Edgebrook at IH-45. And, of course, you have a party, a CD release party at T-Town on August 15th. Our guest here, if you just tuned in, is South Park Mexican Carlos Coy. That's a great piece, but I know you've come a long way since. Very talented you are, definitely. Now, tell me, we were talking a little bit about violence in our previous section, and you told me that you had something to say on the matter.
Well, right now, you know, I think in Houston, it's really getting better. You know, our violence, I think our youth is getting smarter, and I think they're getting more self-esteem. I've been to other cities, you know, Los Angeles, Chicago. It's terrible. The youth there is so sick, so gang-related, so full of hate. And the only thing that causes this behavior is low self-esteem. It's saying, hey, I'm not important. Inside they're saying, I don't feel important.
How do you think your music addresses that?
Well,
because a lot of people say that, you know, rap music is violent, it degrades women, it glorifies drugs and violence and guns.
You get all that in all my albums. It's beautiful.
So regarding this issue and youth, how do you...
Yeah, you can catch a piece of all that in my music.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because, you know, I'm an old man now. You know what I'm saying? I'm 27 years old. I'm an old man. But when I was a kid, I was going through all that stuff, you know. I was going through all, you know, the dope dealing days and the, you know, the misusing women days, and, you know, I was just a crazy kid, you know.
And now you have, you say you have a master's in street psychology.
I got a master's in street dopeology, you know what I mean? But I've been drugged through the mud, you know. And I think God drugged me through the mud so I can taste it and I can know what it tastes like. So when I come up, he blessed me with talent. So when I come up, I know what it tastes like, and I know how to help somebody who's getting drugged through the mud, because I've been there and I did that.
And so your message to them is?
So my message to them is, you know, it's easy to act a fool. You can drink a whole bottle of whiskey and smoke a whole pound of weed. It's easy to act a fool. You can get butt naked, run down the street, and shoot 10 people. That's easy. But what the brave men do and the strongest men in this world do is they do the right thing. They help their people. They pick them up. They dust them off. They say no to all the dope that you smoke. And yes, to the dope that I spoke.
Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Carlos Coy, you're something else. We love your music, and thanks for joining us and for that positive message to our community. Congratulations, and we look forward to your new CD.
Thank you, baby. You're very pretty.
Thanks. And this concludes our program. Thanks for tuning in. Join us next in 2 weeks when we'll focus on Hispanics and higher education and bring you music by the romantic Adalberto. Till then, for Community Close-Up, Viva Houston, I'm Vanjie Vigil-Piñon. Stay cool.
They trying to silence the violence and minus the business, but I'm in this to win this. Trying to break again this business as usual. It's unpredictable. Physical changes, the range, the
Viva Houston has been brought to you in part by Fiesta. More variety, more selection, more lower food prices. Every day, Fiesta.
Western lessons to be caught on the block of rock I mentioned. Critical dimensions. Yes, I rest with my hyena and the shiny sun. God of blood, I'm trying to find me one life dream. 13, be me number on the right scene. Suit East as a live a G-roll, acting a hero. Get your below. I'll be facing Ito, but you got your life repo. They got me running through my ghetto. They got me running through my ghetto. They got me running through my South Park Mexican, baby. South Park. When I say South Park, you say Mexican. South Park Mexican. South Park Mexican. When I say raw, you say sheed. Raw, sheed, raw, sheed. Criminals in my subliminal, minimal actions and tactics can't stop my cynical passion. I'm blasting, trashing the evidence. Ever since birth, I'm ripped out of innocence. Isn't this beautiful? The undisputable G fits me suitable. Won't hesitate to shoot him off in advance. Catch a blast, can you dance like a trick? Shaking ass in the back of ambulance. In a trance of confusion, having illusion. Mental institutes, be it my solution. Who's in my nutty head, wanting everybody dead. Red rum, till the lead come through your bunk bed. Now mom said I could reach the sky if I tried. So why do she cry when I'm high trying to fly? So listen to the lost one. I'm sleepwalking with the mother what? Shotgun, I got a pop one. They got me running through my ghetto. I'm sleepwalking with for what? Shotgun. I'm sleepwalking with for what? Shotgun. Man, children of the ghetto.
Remember this, Deborah Duncan?